There it is. Straight from the Iranian Mothership off the east coast of New Jersey. Shh. Maybe we can sneak up and capture it. Oh, it'd be looking right at me. How could it not see me? Okay. Right at. Shh. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, it's good. Quiet down. Good morning, everyone. JT here, Serenity Farms, prepping with my drone. All right, so you've probably heard by now that the U.S. is being invaded by drones the size of Buicks, I've heard. This one's about the size of a plate. So this is obviously just a baby, an offspring. Very likely hasn't reached its full potential and probably missing its mother, which is some Iranian burqa-wearing terrorist. I don't know, but it'll be okay. It's very calm. I think it's sleeping. But what is really going on with these drones? So as you can see, we're getting some snow today here in northern New York. All right, so for days now, there has been drones, although I believe a lot of them look an awful lot like orbs to me, and an F-16 jet comes up and the drone outruns it. Impossible. It's making 90-degree maneuvers at ridiculously high speeds. Nothing that we know of here in the U.S. can do that. Black Hawk helicopters approach the drones and they disappear and then reappear as if taunting authorities. Now, the FBI claims to have no clue what's going on or where they're from, which means, of course, they know what's going on and where they're from. There is frustration from lots of political folks in New Jersey because the mayors, they have a lot of mayors in one county. They said the mayors aren't getting any answers from their dictatorial, tyrannical governor. And he says that's because he doesn't have any answers. Because no one's telling him. Yet, multiple civilians, aka residents, have taken miles of camera footage, dare I say, even using their own drones to film drones. Weird, I know, but stay with me. I'm making light of this, but it's a very serious issue. Now, could be China, could be Russia, could even be Iran, as Jeff Van Drew Republican from New Jersey, tells us that he has multiple high-level, super secret inside squirrel whistleblowers that have told him that it's an Iranian mothership parked about 20 miles off the East Coast. But our military doesn't know that a massive, that's big for tards, ship is parked just 20 miles off the eastern seaboard? Well, spoiler alert, about 20 miles off the eastern coast is also a Russian nuclear Poseidon item, which I've discussed before. But they seem to know that's there. Weird. Now there's a couple possibilities, none of which are good. That it is China, or Iran, or Russia, or someone else that owns a mothership that our pedophile regime, the Trump regime, the FBI, and the military all know very well that it's there and are saying nothing. Which begs the question, why not? Then there's also the possibility that these are actual alien spacecraft. No, not from another universe far, far away. Because I don't believe that they come from far, far away. I do believe that we have been living with aliens. Not the illegals, but actual alien beings. And they're very likely in Antarctica, where none of us are allowed to go. And the one thing that every nation on the flat earth can agree upon is that no one is allowed to go to Antarctica, except for their little circle jerk of elites. Like John Kerry's been there multiple times. So what could alien beings think of our intellectual level if they're judging us by John Camelface Kerry? Yeah. Now, there's no way on earth that we are the only intelligence in this universe. Because if we are, or rather the highest intelligence, then it just boggles the mind. All right. Now, if these are, in fact, real aliens coming, remember, there was a report that 20 drones were seen coming up out of the ocean. I don't believe that we have any technology that can do that. We can crash in the ocean. So if these are aliens, remember, Project Bluebeam was always Werner von Braun's statement that would be the last hole card that the elites would use when everything else they're trying has failed. Well, everything else they've tried over the years hasn't really failed. It just hasn't succeeded to the level that they needed it to, so they could implement their kumbaya New World Order stuff. So are the elites coordinating with the aliens, if they're aliens, to make their presentation and present us with a self-anointed Savior, divinely chosen leader. Oh, wait. We already have one. This is going to be a problem, because Trump's ego is not going to allow two self-anointed, divinely chosen saviors. Ain't happening. But sooner or later, the truth always comes out. It's usually later, unfortunately, after much of the damage has been done. So, keep your eyes and ears on this. Remember, there's no such thing as a leak. That's called intentional government incontinence, as I like to say. Always a steady drip, 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 letting you know just enough to either make you believe or make you a non-believer. You decide. And no offense to people with legitimate incontinence. For now, JT, signing out.